Are you a woman who would like to live creatively using your whole potential as a woman? I am Carolina Rodriguez Barros, founder of DareToGlow, and let me give you a hint on how to achieve this in your life. I call her the self-actualized woman, the woman who recognizes herself in her female essence, in her cyclic nature, because she knows that her strength and her power doesn't reside in one phase of her cycle or in one role of her life, but rather in the dynamic blend or in the dynamic dance of all what she does and everything that she is. And in the journey that I designed it for the self-actualized woman, I guide you through 4 feminine archetypes that will help you to reveal your essence in a very creative and grounded way. You see, archetypes are aspects of a human being that are stored in the subconscious mind, but these aspects are dynamic, nothing fixed. So they belong to you in a very unique way that is very different from mine or from any other women around us. Of course, there are some subconscious or some collective feminine traits, but they have a unique representation and dynamics in you. So, the first archetype is the archetype of the shaman or the wise old woman. Is that intuitive side of you, that side of you that is asking you for depth, for listening, for understanding? Is that side of you that knows? You know, sometimes you just know things. So asking the wise old woman in you how she can help you in taking decisions in your life and bringing clarity in your life is one of the aspects that I find most empowering for us women. Let's move to the second archetype, which is the maiden. The maiden is that more the maiden is the go-getter side of you. You know, when you are ready to achieve your goals and you definitely go for what you love, for what you want in your life. So it's a very dynamic part of you. Good to start anything new, to influence, to convince, and to go for what you want. The third archetype is the archetype of the mother. Interestingly enough, the mother, it's the archetype that brings most challenges in the circles because it's an invitation to reflect on the relationship with our own mother and if we are mothers in our role as a mother, but also the capacity to nurture ourselves and nurture selflessly everything and everyone around us. And the fourth archetype, the enchantress archetype. The enchantress is the more creative side of you, but it's also the more emotionally unstable side of you. You see, here is when we see ourselves as multitasking, or we have emotional outbursts, or we even suffer PMS. Why? Because the shaman or the wise old woman is the archetype that belongs to you while you are menstruating, bleeding actually. And on the opposite side, the mother archetype is the archetype when you are ovulating, ready to create and to bring life into the world. So the maiden and the enchantress are also polarities, and they work in deep collaboration, starting something new and destroying or deciding what to let go and what to keep in your life. You see, there is a very special dance and a very special way that these archetypes help us as women to go throughout our life. And we live in a society that is mainly linear, while our nature is cyclical. So recognizing our power and our phases and knowing which archetype is helping to achieve or to become what is very empowering, brings clarity and courage to create the life, the relationships, the work, businesses, career, and health that you really, really want in your life. That is the self-actualized woman. And you, what kind of woman are you becoming?